Hi guys, I'm Zhonghan and welcome to ZaTaYaYummy. Today on ZaTaYaYummy, I'm going to show you how to make my apple pie. The way I make my apple pie is a little bit different from others. I like to use a tart pan instead as I feel that it's more elegant. And also I like to pre-cook my apple first before I actually bake it because the flavor is so much better. And also you know the weather in Singapore is quite warm and humid. It's quite hard to make a really good flaky pie crust. And I have derived some methods and techniques to show you how to make the flakiest crust you can get, even though the weather is really hot and the butter is like melting non-stop. Anyway, let's head over to the ingredients so we can get started. In a food processor, blitz plain flour, cornstarch, baking powder, caster sugar, salt, and frozen cube butter until breadcrumb consistency. Then, drizzle in beaten eggs, water, and vinegar. You want to make sure that all the ingredients are cold. Continue to blitz until the mixture turns from white to yellowish crumbs. If the dough can be pinched into a dough, transfer onto a kneading surface, else add in another tablespoon of ice cold water and blitz. Press the crumbs together to form into one dough. Divide the dough into two and form each dough into a round disc. Wrap them individually with plastic wrap and put it in the fridge for at least an hour. Meanwhile, melt salted butter on a medium heat pan and throw in your sliced apples. Add in caster sugar, ground cinnamon, and a squeeze of lemon juice. Mix well and cover with a lid. Bring it to a boil and simmer for 3 to 4 minutes. Turn the heat down to low, combine water and cornstarch and drizzle it in. Cook until the sauce is well thickened and shut off the heat. Shut off the heat and let it cool completely. Take one of your chilled dough and roll it out between two parchment papers. This is to prevent adding excess flour into the dough. Make sure to roll out an inch larger than the pan itself. Let it chill in the fridge for 10 minutes to firm up before pressing it into the tart pan. Once you have pressed it in evenly, transfer the cooked filling into the shell and put it in the fridge to chill while you roll out your second dough. Roll out your second dough that has been chilled and use your favorite cookie cutter to cut out shape for the top crust. I mean, you could do it in a traditional way and cut into strips, but I like using cookie cutter because it's just so easy. Then, I like to put it in the freezer to chill before removing it and placing it onto the pie to prevent the shape from getting distorted. Finally, chill your pie while preheating the oven to 110 degrees Celsius. You want the butter in the crust to firm up really hard before putting it into the oven. Egg wash your top crust so that it will be a shiny golden color when baked. Bake it at a preheated 210 degrees Celsius oven for 15 minutes, then lower it down to 180 degrees Celsius and bake it for another 45 minutes. Let it cool for about an hour or two before serving it warm.